Hello my friends, my name is WeeAddy and welcome back to Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. I don't remember the controls. It's A? A to accelerate. Okay, so last time we were about to start driving as Tails, and this is kind of like a weird minigame sort of thing. So the controls are very kind of stiff. It's A to accelerate, which is why I was kind of confused right off the bat there, because, you know, most racing games you press the right trigger, but that was, I think, this was before the days where most games did that. It was mostly A button racing games. But the controls on this minigame are, if you just hold on A, you have like a very stiff steering, which gives you the most speed, I think. I don't know. As you collect these rings, you can fill up a boost. I think every 20 rings gives you a boost by pressing Y, just like that. So I can spam another one whenever I'm ready and I start to slow down a bit, so let's go. And what I like to do is to let go of A and then quickly press it again, because then you get drift mechanics, which makes your steering a lot better, and honestly you don't really lose a lot of speed and you can go around these tight corners pretty easily. So I don't know why that isn't just the natural, like if you brake and then accelerate again, like you get that as well, but just let go of A for like a split second and then hold it on again. So like, just like that, and then you immediately get yourself your drift mechanics, and you need to keep on swerving left and right in order to keep it from going back to sturdy, stiff mechanics. It's kind of weird, but it's not that hard to drive with the drift mechanics on, so you'll be sweet. If anything, it's kind of fun just watching Tails spin around like this, and you can spin out if you want to just like turn like a full 180. Don't. There's no point to it.
Did you find the president?
Yeah, some dialogue. There we go.
Just a few more minutes.
So yeah, if you didn't know what's going on, we're trying to track down the president. I don't exactly know why, if I'm completely honest. We're trying to track down the president because Eggman is trying to barter with the president, I think, into like... I don't actually know what Eggman's trying to do with the president, because he has like full control over the entire planet at this point. Don't spin out! Oh, that was close. Some of this can be quite hard to do, this driving. Thankfully, there's no consequences, and it's pretty damn easy. Like, it's very forgiving to get through this level. And to get an A rank on this, it's purely time-based, I believe, so I don't need to worry about score or anything like that. I just need to get there as fast as possible. I don't know what time you need to hit, but literally if you just drive the way I'm driving, like use your drift to get around corners a lot easier, and spam your boost as much as possible every 20 rings or so, you'll get there with an A rank pretty much every time. And if you don't, it's pretty easy to turn it around and make it an A rank next time you play it. I just gotta get right up the president's ass here. I do love that amazing skyline in the background. Yeah, we did it! I found the president. This is totally not illegal to be tracking the president or something. Oh, I got a B! After me saying how easy it is to get A ranks. Look at me go. I'm sorry, guys, I let you down. But with that, we get 9 emblems. Ah, so close so far. What do you want, Sybil? You know something's happening. Mini-game, kart racing with 3 courses a day available.
Mr. President, reports show that since the incident 3 hours ago, the country is in turmoil. Our financial communities are impacted, and our satellite communications are down. An emergency meeting has been called. Mr. President, this is a national crisis.
Spare me the details. Exactly just what is it that you want? Dr. Eggman.
Well, let's just get down to business then, shall we, Mr. President? I won't bore you with all the details, since I know you are a very busy man. Mr. President, my demands are quite simple. Surrender to the Eggman Empire and make no attempts to resist. Otherwise, your country will cease to exist. You have 24 hours to give me your answer.
No way!
What the?
You have 24 hours. You want to think about that answer for a bit.
Sonic,
Eggman Empire. Yeah, right.
What the heck's going on here?
Don't worry,
no.
Mr. President.
What did you
Everything's
do?
under control. Just leave it to us.
We turned off the television.
I got it! He's transmitting from the space colony Ark.
Okay, let's move it.
Wait up, Sonic!
Hey, you!
Mr. President, we're receiving an incoming signal from our agent.
Try not to give too much of a shit.
Inside that pyramid?
I saw Eggman go inside the pyramid. And more importantly, I saw that Batgirl go inside with them as well. But you saw them too, right?
Well, yeah.
We should be able to get into outer space from there. I don't know what this space colony is all about, but I'll find and destroy that cannon, and then kick their Imperial butts.
All right.
I'll go and find the entrance.
No, Tails, you're not that fast. Sonic could just run up there and be like, there's the door, let's go in. We could skip this entire section, but no. Welcome to Hidden Base. It's not one of the most exciting stages, in my opinion, but I don't know. It's kind of an interesting mechanic. So, like, all around, as you might be able to notice, is sand. It's quicksand, obviously, so don't fall in, or else you are pretty much guaranteed to die. That is pretty much like the only thing that's really different about this level compared to anything else. As well as those doors, you need to basically just spam your little mini rocket to get through to them. I'm gonna see if I can lock onto these fuckers. Yes! Nice little extra bit of points there. So most of this level will be spent just spamming your button to get through these doorways like this. Nothing in here really of note. There's like maybe a box or something, or a skunk, which we don't need. I forgot to mention, you can collect animals like in Sonic Adventure 1, which are also used to raise your Chow's stats, and they are also used to change the way your Chow looks as well. So you can sort of have like, if you get like a bat or something, you can like have like bat ears on your Chow and stuff like that there. It's pretty nifty. I don't overly like putting different animals on my Chow. I like the Chow looking the way they should, so I mostly just go for Chaos Drives. Plus, the animals are a little bit different in that whatever... That wall had its own force field of gravity. What the fuck was that? What?
Okay. Sonic!
What? What is happening? Okay, we're back here. I'm gonna go around the long way this time so I don't hit the wall and get forcefully pulled into the quicksand. That was ridiculous. Yeah, sometimes the physics can be a little bit janky in this game. I mean, it was 2001. I'll give it a little bit of credit for that. But anyway, yeah, I'm not a fan of, like, putting animals and stuff on my Chow. I like them looking just the way they're supposed to be. What is oh my god. Sometimes the game glitches out just a little bit. But I mean, it's never anything utterly game-breaking. At least I don't think so. I've never had anything utterly game-breaking in this. At least not to my knowledge that I can think of. Anyway, yeah, as I was saying, most of this level will just be spent like spamming the action button to get through the doors. Come on, lock on, there we go. And of course, you can't really adjust the camera yourself. Kinda sucks, but honestly, like, I think the camera work, like, people complain about it, but I think the camera work is quite good in this game. Like, you always sort of know what way to be going because it kinda focuses on, like, your next objective in the 3D space, so you kinda know where you're going. I think people don't give the camera enough credit in this sort of game. Oh, goddammit. Considering, like, how much stuff there is and where you can and can't go, I'm gonna go over the wall because I can. Haha! But I do have to break this one, so it's not entirely... it's not exactly like I get away from it. But I do want to talk about something that I was bringing up in one of the previous episodes that I forgot to finish talking about. So, Adventure, Sonic Adventure 1 and Sonic Adventure 2, they are, for the most part, people's favorite 3D games of the Sonic franchise. Sometimes people's favorite game in general, like I'm pretty sure it might be my favorite game, Adventure 2. I don't know, it's kind of hard to say. Because, I mean, there are some really good ones. Unleashed is fantastic, Generations is great. Let me just bust through this door here. Okay, thought this might have been the end, but no, I was mistaken. But the funny thing is about that is, even though these games are both, like Adventure 1 and Adventure 2 are both highly regarded as like the best 3D Sonic titles, even to this day, considering the fact that Sonic hasn't really had the best transition into 3D. Yeah, a lot of people actually don't like about 2/3 of the game. Most people really don't like the tail stages, most people really don't like the treasure hunting stages, and yet they can still safely say without a shadow of a doubt that Adventure and Adventure 2 are their favorite games. I find that a bit weird. Now, I can understand it's like the Sonic and Shadow portions, the actual high-speed action stages that you want to play this game for, are very good, and that's why, like, they still find them their favorite games. But it's like, you can't really call an entire game your favorite if you hit 2/3 of the game, really? Like, I don't mind Tails' stages, and I like playing as Knuckles' stages. Like, they can be a bit annoying, but I think they're fun. I think they're a nice little change of gameplay style. Because, like, putting them all into action stages like Sonic stages would be fun, and probably a lot more better in my opinion. But I don't know if there's a way that they could really have done that in this game, especially with the way they were going with, like, there's Sonic and Shadow, they have the same gameplay styles, there's Knuckles and Rouge, they have the same gameplay styles. Then when it came to Tails and Eggman, like, they kind of had to be the same, because you couldn't have Eggman going through action stages. That wouldn't make sense. Like, it makes sense for the context of the game why Eggman is in a mech, and that is, of course, why Tails is in a mech. I can't believe I missed that. Anyway, going off of that topic real quick, I will come back to that in a minute. This is Pyramid Cave. This is actually a really fun level. It's got like a pretty cool gimmick where there are hourglasses, which will come into play later in the game as well, that when activated, open doors or do other things around the map. But it's also the home of one really special power-up, which I didn't know could do this, but it can essentially break like lots of levels. I don't really know how to do it other than in this one, because me and my friend used to try and speedrun this level to get like the best time. Damn it, on the Xbox Live arcade version. Damn it. So basically what you do is you hold down the button to do the spin dash, and then whenever you go up against a wall, you press jump and then action button to do a bounce. So in general, whenever you jump and press the action button, you do a bounce. But if you can get enough speed and then bounce against the wall, you can go flying up super high. Like, obviously that was not meant to be as high as I could go. Whenever it comes to this power-up, you get like one bounce and then a second bounce is as high as you can go. You can bounce as many times as you like though. But with that spin dash bounce, you can get super crazy height, which can oftentimes break the game. So right here, for example, you're supposed to use this switch on that little platform there, like this. I will show you how it's done. Like that, and then it moves into place, and then it opens the door. Or, what we've discovered you can do, well, not discovered, we looked it up probably, is, damn it, no, it closed! No, don't do that. Well, basically, you can spin dash against the wall and jump up in the air and then clip through the wall. It was fun! And I'm not usually a big fan of, like, glitches in games, especially, like, games like this. I like to just play through it normally. But, considering how much time I spent playing this one level to get, like, 4th in the world on the Xbox Live Arcade version, that title is probably long gone at this point. Go away, go away, go away, go away, go away! Ah, you bitch. Those ghosts are annoying, they hold you in place and then these fuckers up there shoot you. Give me the switch. Yeah, considering, like, how long I played this stage, like, I'm okay with using glitches on this one. But I don't know how to do them on any other level, so don't worry about that. I won't be glitching through this entire playthrough. But anyway, going back to my topic about Adventure and Adventure 2 being everyone's favorite despite hitting 2/3 of the game. Like, technically speaking, if they hit like 2/3 of the game, it really shouldn't be their favorite. I mean, I know it's subjective, so it doesn't really matter what I say. Like, people are gonna have favorites regardless of what they think of certain gameplay styles, but like, a lot of people really like Unleashed, or at least they like, oh, I like the daytime stages in Unleashed, but I hate the Werehog stages. That's 50% of the game, so like, that's more than what they should be a fan of for Adventure and Adventure 2. So surely they should say Unleashed is better than Adventure 1 and 2, but I think nostalgia bias comes into play a lot for Adventure 1 and 2, because it came out, it was like, Adventure 1 and 2 were the first, like, truly 3D Sonic titles, as well as the fact that it came out whenever most Sonic fans were kids still. So I think a lot of people have like, a lot of bias for this game, for that reason. Me included, I will not deny it all. But at the same time, like, I do think a lot of people don't give this game the credit it actually deserves, because a lot of people these days are starting to, like, criticize it for being not that great. And I think that's kind of unjust. Like, they aren't super great, but they're also, again, like, the first and second 3D games in the entire Sonic lineup, so I don't know, man. The YouTube community likes to just pick apart every little thing, and the Sonic community itself is fucking garbage to begin with. One of the most horrible fan bases I've ever seen. Like, inconsistently don't know what they want, or consistently don't know what they want. So many people are conflicted, and a lot of them are just whiny bitches. Meanwhile, I'm over here telling you why Adventure 2 is good, even though people are like, oh yeah, like, I like it, even though I like 1/3 of the gameplay style. I don't know. I think if you're gonna say it's your favorite game, at least enjoy the Tails and Knuckles stages more. And I think they are good stages, like, they are nice ways to break up the Sonic gameplay, so I don't see why people have a problem with them. I think they're good. I think they're good additions to the game. But a lot of people would disagree.
Looks like we're heading toward the center of the base.
That egghead sure loves mechanical things, doesn't he? I'll bet he has 1 or 2 spaceships lying around here somewhere.
The door is locked. We need a key to get in there.
I gotta get in there.
We can find it. Right, Knuckles?
What? Why do I have to find the key?
We're counting on you, buddy. The world's greatest treasure hunter.
You do have to wonder why he asked, why me? It's like, it's literally the thing you do. That's the thing you do for fun. Well, next time we're gonna find 3 gate keys. So, thank you so much for watching, my friends, and I'll see you again next time. Goodbye.